I am Piyush, and I'm the founder of Visual Thinking School Netherlands, and I am a graphic facilitator. Visual business storytelling is a very important part of being a graphic facilitator. It can also be you are a graphic manager or when you are trying to give visual presentations. I am showing you today four presentation styles which are unconventional in nature, which you can use while in your training rooms or in your meeting rooms on the drawing board, and you can also use it in your PPTs if you're using a drag and drop template. I'll be giving the link in the description for the drag and drop templates, and we have a specific product around it. I'll show you. So the first one is when you are giving a presentation on cross functional skill. Instead of making presentations in the form of these boxes, which we are usually doing it, avoid it and use visual business storytelling. Storytelling means when you have a story to tell, I am showing you what you can draw in front of people and amaze them with this story. So cross-functional skill is when people have one skill at a time. So basically, when you say one skill, they have one balloon in their hand, and that's skill one, right? Skill one. Similarly, there will be another person who has another skill here, and that's skill two, right? Now, what do you mean by cross functional skill? When to reach up this mountain, imagine there is a mountain. I'll draw it a little small. So imagine that there is a mountain here, and okay, I'll draw a little big. Imagine there is a mountain here, and there is a goal to reach here. This is your goal. And what happens when you have a cross functional skill? Then one person, if this one person can have, okay, I can use something like this. So one hand goes from here, one hand goes from here. And now if this person has multiple skills, draw a balloon here and draw one more balloon here. This is where this one skill and this skill sums up, and this one person has both the skills. Try to draw these to show this as a cross-functional skill presentation. You can also use it in your graphic facilitation exercise. Imagine people are talking about it, you are taking, you are asking them. So maybe people can just put post-its here, and then you can shift the post-its here. So this also act as a harvesting exercise. Let's take another exercise. So that was cross-functional skill. Let's take another one, which would be, let's say, which would be out of the box solution. So if you are talking about out of the box solution, let me delete this quickly. So out of the box solution, out of the box solution. Now, of course, you are thinking of I'll be drawing a box and then something popping out from it, and then it'll be an out of the box solution, right? But that's very cliched. I will not be drawing that. So what I'll be drawing instead, I'll be showing that what is an out of the box solution? A person who thinks and takes the situation differently, right? So if there is a mountain here, and if there is a, if you are on the top of the mountain, let's say, and you are alone, so what will you do? Let's say this is the person, and now he is confused of what to do. I'll be deleting the, so this is the person and I'll be giving this here. So most often what people will do is just cry for help. So this is the best solution which this person is thinking. But what would be an out of the box solution? Take a pause for 5 seconds and think what I'll be drawing next. So an out of the solution would be this person, instead of just standing there and crying for help, this person makes a parachute. So let me show what this person will do. So this is here, and now this is where this person is using, okay, wait. This person is using the flag as a parachute, right? And again, this is where the help was written. This is out of the box solution. If this is not looking like a mountain, maybe you can draw some sun peaks here, and that will become a mountain. This is out of the box solution. Now you can write here that you can write here your conventional methods, let's say of your company, when you're giving presentations, that hey, we are using this, maybe we are using cash transactions, but the out of the box solution is, can we do a UPI solution, right? For example, I could have explained you using this whiteboard, which was pretty conventional, but I thought of, wow, how about explaining you on the video? So right now, like how I am explaining you on the video, right? If you want to learn this and learn more of these skills where you can draw things, this is called graphic facilitation. All the links are in the video in the description. You can check out how you can learn to draw on the screen and also take our full-fledged graphic facilitation program. Let's draw two more to understand what are the other situations which you can draw. Now, again, one of the solution-oriented slides could be, I am again deleting this. One of the solution-oriented slides could be solution identification, identification, right? Now, first of all, think what would be a usual slide which you will be designing. Then you'll be able to appreciate the whole power of visual business storytelling. So solution identification is when one person has multiple idea bulbs and he has to choose the best one, right? So this could be, you are drawing a person here. Yeah. And now this is, if you are thinking how I'm able to draw, folks, this is what we teach in the graphic facilitation here, the graphic facilitation program. It starts with basic drawings and then it ends with all the facilitative exercises. So this is where all the ideas are hanging. Right? How I'm drawing the bulb. A bulb is drawn by drawing Usmo. So draw a U, draw a Z, draw an M, and draw an O. So that's how a bulb is drawn. And here is another bulb, and here is another bulb. All are shining, 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 shining. And here you can write, this was the idea number one. Here is idea number 2, 3, and 4. So this is how you draw the ideas, and what you have picked up is the best idea. Again, how you picked up the best idea is all depends on the facilitative model which you might have applied. But to present the final outcome, this is the slide I'm showing you, that this was the best idea which you are showing. Right? Imagine that this was your PowerPoint presentation. Right? So this is how you can make a graphic PowerPoint presentation. If you want to use a already pre-made, ready-made design, then of course you can check the link in the description with SketchStory. SketchStory are our templates which we have designed for a ready-made experience. Let's draw one more on dependency mapping. So how can you map dependencies? These are typical business scenarios which you are coming across in your at your work. So I am drawing here dependency mapping, dependency mapping. So dependency mapping is basically when you have external dependencies and internal dependencies, right? So external dependencies are which you cannot control, but internal dependencies are which you can control. Again, take 5 seconds. Probably if I would have asked you to draw a presentation right or make a presentation right now, you will be making these two boxes and right here external and internal. Be honest and tell me whether this is right or wrong. But I do not make boxes and flowcharts because these are mathematical in nature. They are cliched in nature and they don't have a story. My story is a person who is looking at the ocean and he has all the water as external dependencies because he cannot control that water. So this is where this person is standing almost on the beach, and now he is so afraid of the water, and to the level that he is very surprised and he is very sad as well. And what is in front of him? In front of him are big waves of water. These are dependency number one, external dependencies. All are external dependencies. But what is the other situation in which he can manage the dependencies, in which he has the same water now? Think about what I'm trying to draw. So he has the same water in his hand in the form of a glass of water. These are some things which he can manage. So this is internal dependency. You can write pointers here now. And when you are writing pointers, also follow visual bucketing. So when you are writing pointers, instead of just making lame bullet points like this, try to make the bullet points in the same icon system. So here, this glass will be the bullet point. Yeah, these glass will be your bullet points. And similarly, here you can write dependency 1, 2, and 3. This is your PowerPoint presentation, right? So we have learned four ways to draw different situations, business use cases. In my next videos, you will be learning more around all these all different use cases. Check out the links in the description, and don't forget to follow the YouTube channel so that whenever I release the next video, it comes to you first. Right? I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.